This is a steering on a 1968 Ford 4500 Industrial. This tractor came with a loader and a backhoe, but that has been dropped off. The main frames are gone, and we're going to be looking at the steering. You can tell right off the bat that the axle on this is different. It slightly is V'd and pivots from the center shaft. You can tell we have no bushings here. Absolutely none. They're just wobbling around on the outside. That's a different project. What we're looking at today, I want to show you what I got into in the process of doing this. There is the hydraulic cylinder over there that actuates the steering. This is the pump for it right here. This is the hydraulic pump on the side run by the engine just for that cylinder ram over there. This pump in front in the nose is the pump, hydraulic pump for just the loader and the backhoe. So I removed the shaft, took the bolts out, got the shaft drive for the pump out of the way. So we did that. I want to get this cylinder out and have it rebuilt. So in the process of doing that, I had to pull this pin, the actuator there, and which I did already. You can see I got it out of the way and the pin came out. Now what we're looking at is the steering arms, and again, lots of play in here, so I'm going to be taking, well, got the pin loose and this, and the washer right here comes off. Let's do that. Here. Now that arm, which goes up to the steering, through the hole there. Okay, I'm going to lift this arm up off of here. I'm going to have to pause it for just a second. I'm going to lift that up so I can get to this pin for the cylinder. Okay, we got this arm here. Here's the cup side under here. It sits right on this post. Had all kinds of play. Got that up out of the way. I turned the steering so we could get to this pin and took the nut off the bottom of the pin, the cotter pin and the slotted nut. You see my hydraulic ram I have on the floor underneath there? I put that hydraulic ram right underneath that pin. Started pumping it up, started pumping on it, applied pressure to the pin. Oh, but that wasn't enough. That was not enough. And I literally picked up the whole front of the tractor on that pin and took it off of the jack stands by about a 1/4 inch. So everything was on that hydraulic ram, on that pin. And tapping around on this with the hammer, tap, 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 was doing nothing. So we got the torches out, started heating up this arm, heated all that up. Then I was able to put a very large socket on there, such as that. And with the help of heat and a much bigger hammer, first tap, nothing. A little higher, second tap, nothing. On the third one, we lifted it up higher and pounded it. And boom, tractor drops back onto the stands. Pulled the socket, and lo and behold, the pin came out. Well, there it is. So anyways, so we're able to get my cylinder, complete hydraulic cylinder, there, out of there. Of course, there was another pin coming through here that held the held the front of that. So there we go. We're getting closer. We took this cover off. Now we're finally down to the central part of this, and you can see, well, can't see it very well, but there's all kinds of play in here too. So next step being, we took the bolt right there, we got it loosened up and ready to take out, and hopefully next thing we're working on to get out is this, so we can tighten up the steering on this old girl and get her better. That's the attempt. So we'll call this part 1, and we'll do some more. You can see I have the nuts off down there, also ready for those pins to come out of there so I can get to this piece. I want this completely off of here. Inspect it, and then we'll go from there.